A warm welcome to Joburg today. My name is Ayanda Sochisa. The youth of Johannesburg are taking action and starting to speak up about their problems. The Foundation Youth Radio is using its voice through radio.
We young, we fresh, we bigger than life. We young, we fresh, we fresh, we fresh.
The Children's Radio Foundation show Bigger Than Life on Alex FM has been running since March 2014.
When they came, I introduced them to what is radio, a few concepts about radio, using studio equipment, and with the help of CRF, they donated laptops and recorders, and then we had to teach them radio programs, how to draw a 1-hour radio program, a hot clock, and then from there we started doing the job.
We create a space where we can talk about each and every issues that affect us with no one judging us, and we create a social media where we can be able to interact with anybody, and we can be able to make sure that everybody who wishes to speak about something on radio can be heard. Actually, we're just making ourselves heard and our issues heard.
The youth of Alex is very corrupt, especially in their schools. So Children Radio Foundation, every time we go for debate on each and every Thursday, so we talk about community issues like do you see that Alexandra is a corrupt township in South Africa?
I find it very useful because they're using us, youth, people who are in this vulnerable stage, to give information to our fellow teenagers like us, because I believe if you have someone who understands you and someone who will give you information in a correct way, then you'll listen.
You should take education as your priority, so that we can make South Africa a developed country.
The Bigger Than Life, it talks about the reality on the schools, educations, such things, debate, all of those things, and the youth listen to it.
According to the Johannesburg Poverty and Livelihood Study, only 32% of Alexandra population make it up to matric. Of that, 5% only pursue higher education. The Children's Radio Foundation seeks not only to inspire youth, but through communication change these statistics. Mapula Malaji for Joburg Today.
How's it? This is Dominic Oliver, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Remember, guys, interact with us on social media at Joburg Today on Twitter and Facebook, joburgtoday.tv. And if you are on the go, pockettv.mobi is where you want to be, and that's pocket with an I. The Jameson First Shot competition is growing every year. Henko Jacobs sat down with Umpo to tell us about his experiences overseas and shooting movies with big stars such as Uma Thurman and Kevin Spacey.
In studio today, we have Jameson First Shot winner, Henko J. That's what he said I must call him. Henko, just please tell us, how does it feel representing South Africa in terms of film?
Oh, wow. It feels great. A little bit intimidating to represent such a great country, but I'm up to it, yeah.
And then what does the Jameson First Shot mean to you?
Oh, wow. It's a great opportunity. I mean, Jameson and Trigger Street, to put this whole thing together, they give you this opportunity to work with the professional crew and learn from the States. So it means a whole lot to bring this back to South Africa and actually to go forward.
I understand that you're back from the States right now. Tell us the difference between what you have learned in the States and what you experienced right here at home, since we understand that you're an actor.
Oh, yeah, I studied drama, so I've been in the acting industry for the last 12 years. The difference for me personally is, as I only experienced it for a short while now, it's the professionalism, that side, and the way that the department heads work within each person and the trust you can put in those people. I haven't in the film side really have experience in South Africa yet. I've always written and directed my own short films. That's my experience in that. But the acting side, I feel that the sets are bigger, the feeling is grandeur, and yeah, it's fun. It's fun working there.
And what have you taken from the people in Los Angeles?
I've taken a lot of belief. They've given me the opportunity to show my talents and skills, and they put belief in me. And so I have to repay them and show that I can do this now further. So that's what I'm taking a lot of belief through this.
And being a Pretorian person, basically coming to Joburg and learning through in the media industry, where do you see the film industry around Johannesburg?
Well, I think the film industry in South Africa and Johannesburg is actually picking up quite a lot. There's a lot of more films being produced. I still feel there's not enough money being placed in it. That's what Jameson and Trigger Street actually wants to do. Is Kevin Spacey said he wants to rattle the cages of South African industry so that there's more money within the film industry. So that's what we want to do without this project, is get more money involved and get better quality pictures out there. But it's building, it's growing, it's great.
And what are some of the challenges that you experience? And I've also, with that, you've worked with A-listers like Kevin Spacey, like you said. Just tell us about that.
Working with them in the beginning was very intimidating. The first time I met Kevin, he was over a Skype call. It's very intimidating. It felt like I was blabbing a lot, falling over my own tongue. And same with Uma Thurman, who plays the lead in my short film. But everybody is there to make the film work, to make the film, everybody's name is connected to it, everybody wants to have a passion for it. So after a while, you just get into a rhythm and you're the director and everything goes. So you get used to it and then you just do the work.
And can you just please give us a brief about your film?
Well, my film is The Mundane Goddess, starring Uma Thurman as Hera, the queen of the Greek gods. In this film, the gods are forced by Zeus to live among modern-day humans. And Hera is struggling to cope living this mundane lifestyle. And to try and get over it, she goes to see a therapist. And that's the basic setup of the film.
And okay, are we only going to see this film only, or are you planning to have more films?
No, you can definitely see this film and more. I'm planning on definitely growing into this industry, working on some script ideas at the moment, getting some opportunity to meet people who might invest in it, and the more people that can invest, the better. But go and watch the film first and tell me what you think. It's already available on YouTube.
Hi, I'm Samantha Jessamine, and you're watching Joburg Today.
If you didn't know the man behind Avicii's Wake Me Up or the #1 hit, I'm the Man, Aloe Blacc performed this past weekend, and we went to the press conference to find out what he's doing in Johannesburg.
First time in Johannesburg, Egbert Nathaniel Dawkins III, better known as Aloe Blacc, talks about how he hopes to inspire other people through his music.
I would encourage idols to write their own songs, learn to write, and if they can't write, tell the stories that matter to them. Don't just tell any story because someone tells you to. Just try. I don't even think you can, but try to go a day without music. It's impossible because even if you don't play it, someone else is, and it's there. It's coming from somewhere. I'm a soldier standing on my feet.
Blacc named his daughter after one of our icons.
My wife, Maya Jupiter, and I named our daughter Mandela because we wanted our daughter to have a name that represented what we believed what was right about the world.
International singer-songwriter Aloe Blacc has graced Johannesburg with his sultry voice and uplifting music, and we were here to enjoy it all. I'm Pitumelo Pelesa for Joburg Today.
Wish that I could stay forever this young.
I'm Bryce Nicholson, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Remember, guys, to check out our special focus section to find out what's happening in and around Johannesburg. It's that time again where we have to leave you. I'm signing out with a beautiful song by Howie Combring called Don't Be Saying Goodbye.
Back in ETV.
Telling me that you love me, girl. You're making me dance up in the clouds. Look me in the eye and believe the words that I say when I speak to you. Damn girl, you're the love love of my life. No, now don't you be the one to say goodbye. Don't you ever just pack up and leave. And don't you know that you're the one who lets me say goodnight? Oh girl, hey, hey, don't be saying goodbye. My dear, don't be saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't be saying goodbye. My dear, don't be saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't be saying your goodbyes, my darling. No, don't be saying goodbye, my dear. Oh yeah, don't be saying goodbye. You're taking control, all leaps of faith as you lead me through these trees. It's making me wanna sing and dance and jump up high, higher than before. I know it's not always going to be this way, but I pray you stay the same, my darling. No, don't change a thing. No, now don't you be the one to say goodbye. Don't you ever just pack up and leave. And don't you know that you're the one who lets me say goodnight? Oh girl, hey, hey, don't be saying goodbye, my dear. Don't be saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't be saying goodbye, my dear. Don't be saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't be saying your goodbyes, my darling. No, don't be saying goodbye, my dear. Oh yeah, don't be saying goodbye. Radupa de bella boom, radupa de bamba, radupa de bella boom, 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 boom. Radupa de bella boom, radupa de bamba, radupa de bella boom, boom. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't you ever just pack up and leave. And don't you know that you're the one who lets me say goodnight? Oh girl, hey, hey, don't be saying goodbye, my dear. Don't be saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't be saying goodbye, my dear. Don't be saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't be saying your goodbyes, my darling. No, don't be saying goodbye, my dear. Oh yeah, don't be saying goodbye. Don't be saying goodbye. Don't be saying goodbye.